Tsukumo Sana was a hololive VTuber who was essentially the speaker of space, sent to Earth by the universe to show off its beauty to the world. In her debut stream, she mentioned that a goal of hers was to collect the laughter and smiles of everyone, senpai and viewers alike. And boy did she succeed. Memorable collabs with fun clippable moments, tons of fan art, fan projects. I mean, we got a Sana birthday card in space at one point. And it was all thanks to the efforts of the Sanalites, her very passionate and supportive fan base. But at the end of July, Sana decided that she wanted to graduate, or leave the company for undisclosed reasons. This was a big hit for me, as watching her streams eventually became a part of my daily routine. I loved watching Sana's streams because of her upbeat personality, fun sense of humor, and infectious passion for things like art, space, astrology, and Nintendo games. But despite all this, I felt a great sense of relief, knowing that she got to leave on her own terms while leaving a strong impression on not just other Hololive members, but thousands upon thousands of people all across the world, thus achieving one of the goals she set during her debut stream, and arguably the most important one too. Man, life is going to feel really different without Sana streams. I mean, I'm glad that I can always revisit her old archives, but just doesn't feel the same. If only I had something physical to fill the Tsukumo Sana without limiter shaped hole in my heart.
Wherever I'm going, I need to. Well, firstly, I have a gift for you guys. Just let me move away from the earth a little because I think it's a little dangerous. Oh, I guess I don't need this anymore. Yep. Here you go. I hope it lands somewhere safe. I don't want an accident to happen. I did not think this through. Good luck.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I guess it's finally time, huh? God, this camera freaking sucks. But anyways, I don't know if this is the right time to do a face reveal since this is the video that comes right after the freaking atrocity that is the Crunchyroll Awards nominees review thing I did with my friends. But, yeah. Hello, my name is Ben. I like fish. And today, I'm going to be showcasing my Tsukumo Sana keyboard build. Now, This was around a month in the making because I had to choose the parts. I had to wait for the parts to come in from places like China. And I also really wanted to wait for my OmoCat merch to come in because, sheesh, look at this. It's freaking sexy. It's amazing quality too. But now that the intro's out of the way, let's get right into it. So for starters, let's take a look at the case. This is my first custom keyboard build, so I decided to go with the Acco Pro 75. It's a fairly cheap kit with acrylic for that sweet RGB. I've never had an RGB keyboard before, and since this is my first custom, I thought it would be fun to make it special. Plus, having more Sana colors might make the board look even better, which I think it does. Now, I'm no keyboard expert, but this case really surpassed my expectations, especially for its low price. It's gasket mounted, so the added flex makes the typing experience feel more bouncy than stiff. It also comes with an aluminum plate, pour-on plate foam, and a polycarbonate plate, which is the one I decided to go with. Unfortunately, the polycarbonate plate did not support the Durock V2 stabilizer I bought, so I had my friend Nathan file and cut down parts of the board for it to work. It was pretty funny, but at the same time it was super scuffed. Alright, so I fucked up, and I didn't realize that this case wasn't compatible with the Durock V2s, but luckily my friend Nathan, he modded it so that the Durocks actually fit. Yeah, look at this shit. This is what he used.
So basically, keyboard Kami-sama got a revelation from the heavens and realized that these only supported stab-ins, but then he filed it down to support the Durox.
Yeah, these only support clip-ins, so keep that in mind if you ever buy this. The case also comes with a brass plate to add a bit of weight and improve the sound. You have a chance to get one of two designs, and I got the gold one with the cranes. It looks really pretty, and I held off on peeling the protective plastic just for this video. You're welcome. Due to the polycarbonate plate flexiness of the board, there are times when switches just randomly decide to slightly stick out. It's honestly really hard to notice unless you look at the keys from the side, but all you have to do is push them back in. I think this is pretty minor as the keys still work when sticking out, but I thought that I should just mention it anyways. Another thing is that this case comes with north-facing LEDs, which aren't really optimal in my opinion. It makes the lights look dimmer, and they tend to make the switches above the LED visible when looking at the keyboard, if that makes sense. That's why you can see a little bit of pink emanating from the case. And speaking of switches, let's move on to switches. As a heavy typer and rhythm game player, I really wanted to try tactile switches on the heavier side, so I went with Texas Neapolitans. This is a 5-pin cherry profile switch that features a 63.5 gram 2-stage spring and sharp tactile bump near the top of the housing. The top and bottom housings are made of polycarbonate, and the long pole stem is made of palm. The 63.5 gram 2-stage spring works wonders in this thing, especially with the switch's sharp tactile bump. It makes the switch feel fast and snappy, despite its weight. In stock form, these switches had somewhat wobbly stems and were very pingy, but they feel and sound great after lubing and filming them. I really like how the tactile bump is located towards the top of the switch, as it makes my typing experience feel very snappy and bouncy, at least with my gasket mounted case. I used to play rhythm games like Eterna with Acco pings, but switching to these tactiles made playing a lot more fun to me. Hearing my key presses and bottoming out is very important as I need them to play in time with the music. Ironically, with these switches I can press the keys without much force due to its tactility. I'll include a sound test at the end of the video. But what makes this keyboard Tsukumo Sana? How is this Sana themed? Well, it's mostly just her color scheme at the moment. I'm sure that there are other sets out there that would suit a space theme better, but I settled on the Epplemaker Rudy because it has a brown spacebar. The blue and white from the Rudy set fit the color of Sana's outfit perfectly, and the brown spacebar is a nice accent to represent her skin tone. I also added these living coral accent keys from Ducky to complete Sana's color scheme. Funnily enough, these keycaps have legends that shine through, so it makes my arrow keys look like a DDR dance pad. I love it. And now, the limiter. To many people, this just looks like an ordinary pink cable, but to me, this is Sana's limiter. For those of you who don't know, Sana's limiter is that little spiral looking thing on her head. Essentially, it's an object that shrinks her down to human size so she can roam around the Earth and interact with other people. Without it, the entire Earth would be destroyed by her large her large stature. She's quite big after all.
Sana is big.
It sounds silly, but this cable really brings together the entire build for me. After watching that graduation stream, man, I knew I had to incorporate Sana's limiter into my build somehow. This is my first coiled cable, so I don't really know how to review it, but it feels pretty durable to me. I guess my only complaint is that the left side is a bit too long for my liking, as I'd like the cable to be closer to the board. But even then, I already put too much sentimental value into this freaking keyboard cable. There's no way I'm replacing it anytime soon. So at this point I've basically reviewed everything I needed to review about the keyboard, which means that it's time for the sound test. But yeah, that's going to be it for the keyboard. I'll have the links for all the parts down below if you're interested in checking them out. I'm really happy with how this keyboard turned out. You know, it sounds really nice, and it's always nice to have more HoloLive/Sana related stuff in my possession. Also, on the very slim off chance that Sana herself is watching this, I just want to say thank you for being you. I'm sure that the universe is proud of you, and the joy and happiness that you've given people will last many lifetimes. The universe really is fun now. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. I honestly don't know if I'm going to keep uploading more stuff after this, so you don't really have to like subscribe or like if you don't want to. But yeah, just be kind, stay safe, and keep on trucking along, I guess. Alright, peace.